Zhang Chuan, the go-to player. Stephen Boyer has replaced Thibaut Rossard in the French party here. It is China against the French here in Ningbo. The host nation in luminous yellow, serving first. But it's France who have the first point. Jonas Ogenier from Spoleto in Italy. 81st cap today. First appearance here in Ningbo. And China land that. Cross-court attempt by Dai. Early chance for the super spike jingle to ring around the arena. He went across. Rao Chouhan now on serve for China. Nice big high set, and they score off the block with Timothy Carl. Didn't need to give it the hammer there. So just rolls the shot off the side of Dao. Boya blasts over the serve. Jiang for Dao. Didn't seem too much conviction behind the shot there from the wing spiker. (3-1) here. France starting the stronger. Into the net and over. Useful set there by Mao. And quick set front court. That gets them a nice speedy point, the Chinese. Tallest player in the party, Zhang, winning China the serve, which Jiang will take. Locked down. Good to get a few of those in early. Dai timed that with supreme perfection. Nothing wrong with the set, or the hit from Boyer. He's gone very tight down the line there. And it was correct anticipation. So 3-all as Jiang Chuan serves. Lineal, they tried the pipe finish that time. China had no problem in getting it back. Oh, that was very close to landing on the line. China take the break though. Shot was wide. Really open, expansive start to this match on both sides of the net. Shot was just a little wide. Service error from 23-year-old Timothy Carl. Super from France, really smooth in the transition. Almost like a training ground, the routine at the bump, at the set. Pushed finish. Barthélemy Chinagniez now to serve. Wasn't the best set, they weren't quite on the same page there, Da and Jiang. And Boyer comes in to crash another shot off the side of the blocker. It's come down Chinese side. Boyer on the follow through. Crack the antenna. High set, Lineal comes in. They disguise that beautifully. Lineal runs round there. And he's the extra wide attacker. Antoine Brizard, French captain. Tip, push back down. Aggressive defense there from the French, and Boyer bangs one. Yeah, you can't afford to leave him exposed and undermanned and undefended, Stephen Boyer. France controlled that rally because the tip was defended. Honest over-the-head set from Brizard, and Boyer made no mistake. Zhang, very long with that shot. And he wasn't even able to roll the shot off the fingertips of the blocker there. You don't need him to malfunction. This will be a difficult enough match as it is without Zhang missing. When he's in good positions. So we shall see how China are able to respond here, trailing by 3. Heavy Chinese presence in the Volleyball Nations League this year, both the men's and women's competitions. Back-to-back home legs for the men, so that means China play their first 6 matches of the VNL basically on their own courts. 3 matches in Jiangmen last week, 3 in Ningbo here before they go on the road. China's women have home advantage for 4 of the 5 pools in the opening round of their competition, including here in Ningbo in 3 weeks' time. Great defense from the French. Scrambling, but they've got it over. Push back off the shot from Du. Overpass. Boyer reaches back to swing it. Yeah, Stephen Boyer doing the business at opposite for France. Under 21 European champion. And a silver medalist in the VNL squad last year, Boyer.
中国队请求暂停。观众们、先生们，现在你们来到的是北仑体育中心，观看到的是2019年世界男排联赛宁波北仑赛区，中国队对阵法国队的比赛。比9落后于法国队。让我们全场的兄弟们一起为我们的小伙子们加油，鼓鼓劲儿！ 中国队，中国队，中国队，加油！
France have 5 World League or VNL medals in total. 4 of them came between 2015 and 18, the only exception being the 2006 silver medal in Moscow. There's plenty of pedigree behind Les Bleus. Best they've ever done at the World Champs, France. 3rd. That bronze came in Argentina in 2002. Overpass from Du. So China back in control. There's nothing they can do to stop the pipe attack being scored. Timothy Carl crashes the shot over. Linnale, rocket of a service. Zhang comes in. He's not scored at all yet, Zhang, for the Chinese. France rack another up. Stretch out the lead to 5 now. Well, sometimes it really is all about the basics, isn't it? Basic strength and preparation. France are leading in both those columns. Plus the one that really matters, the score column. It's 11-6. Linnale serving. Pipe attack. Even then, there's no conviction. And it's pushed over by Dai Qingyao. Rolling shot off the blocker again, and it seems, whilst they're in this present mood, the French look confident of scoring at will. Jiang still can't score. There's just no getting through that blocking combination of Boyer and Eugenie. Well, sometimes you feel you can pull anything off, and that's probably how Boyer is approaching this match at present. France just in complete control here. They've got their hands on all the levers of this match. 13-6. Linéal from Węgiel in Poland. Previous beach volleyball champion on the Italian tour. Made his indoor debut back in 2011. Linéal, 29 years of age now, wing spiker. This is 181st cap. There's his serve. Pipe shot. Rare point for China in this first set. Shot hit Eugenie, but managed to snake through. Du will serve. There's the push for the throwdown from Eugenie. Gets really high over the set and then punches down into the turf. Overpass, all sorts of disorganisation in the Chinese ranks. France haven't put the ball down on the floor there though. Great saving, first off the block and then back court. The nail with a hand in. Boyer blocked down, think that caught the paint. Yeah, French point. I beg your pardon, China point. The ball came down, hit the line, French side. China on serve with Rao Shouhan. Not even close. So 15-8 off the service fault. And it's the old line about the match being tough enough without offering up gifts to the opposition here. Boyer. Serve comes shy of the 3-meter line. It's a good hit in the circumstances, though, to get the ball that deep from Wang. Set, finish. Oh, and they went off the stuff. The French are just too wily at present. And they are absolutely blitzing their Chinese hosts here. Nicolas Rossa with a fabulous save. The best that China have produced so far have come through this man, Dai Chaoyan. 3 points to his name. As many points as the French have contributed the Chinese with mistakes. But only three Chinese players have actually scored points today. Dai, Zhang and Rao. Stephen Boyer serves. Bumped by Dai, overpass though, and they can't even control the reception. Clear gulf in class between France and China, evident in this opening set. Saying that it will be sustained, but Raul Lozano will be a little worried, a little apprehensive about how this is going to pan out. Scoring again off the serve. Boyer had a tremendous match. Scoring off the attacks and blocks and then service. Double-digit lead for the French. Now China will celebrate French mistakes all day long. Zhang into the net and over. Oh, very nearly aced it. Oh, look at that scoop up for the back set for Boyer. Well, China are going to claim the points, so French improvisation will not be celebrated. Nail bumps. China can't finish off the first attack. Maybe they'll get a chance with the second. Well, no, they won't, because Zhang Zhezha had other ideas. About time somebody produced something like this. Good power hit from Zhang, showing what he can do. So enabling Zhang Guozhan to continue on serve. Relinquish the advantage straight away. They've got a little bit closer, but never getting back in this set, in truth, surely. Carla on serve. Nice high, heavy drop to it. China side out though. Move up to 12. Service from Dai. Push to Linnaeus. Came through the seam of the block. Seemed to be a net touch in there as it all got very busy and frantic over the net. Well, they pushed past the 11. That would have meant they joined equal the lowest scoring set in VNL history. Might yet get closer to the French, but I think this set's only going one way. Chinagnes in quickly, high and central. Barthélemy Chinanyes from Aseko Rizovia on service. Pushed over the top. Oh, that's a reverse hit. Oh, what a punch over from back court. The free ball. China eventually score off it. That was quite inspired defence a little earlier in the rally by the French. That final punch that brought it over the top from Karl was absolutely magnificent defending. Zhang nets off serve. 21-14. Here's Brizard, three-time national champion with Paris volleys. Ace! Absolutely careers that into the midriff of Dai Qingyao. Just impossible to get back. Brizard goes again. Bumped better that time by Dai. And Zhang. Ball comes back. So second touch is the set. Dai will try and hit it. Boya with a retrieval. Not given a double tap there. And, well, with the third tap, he kills the point. Stephen Boya. That concentration is, I think, an issue for the Chinese. You have to be fully locked in the whole time, and there, well, it's concentration and communication. Neither of which were at requisite levels for China. Brizard, so the reception is the overpass. Then there's a throw down. Wow, they get through French defense there. A real rare point. Wang. He's only the fourth player to get on the scoring board for China today. I think 6 French mistakes as well, leading to points. Another serve for Wang. Slickly done. Brizard for Aguenier.
Now everybody clap your hands.
Set point here. There'll be 8 of them. Linnaeus, there's an overpass. Now then, Linnaeus could have left that. He played it. Doesn't matter either way because there was an infringement. I think a net touch there for China. France silence the home crowd in the Bailun Gymnasium in Ningbo with a very comfortable first set victory there. They've won it by 9, in command throughout Les Bleus. 25-16, first set here to France.
Everybody, are you ready? Shoot time!
25-16 in set one there to the French. 13 attacks that France were able to score off to just 8 for China. 3 blocks to 2. All very even in terms of the error count.
OK， 女士们、先生们，现在你们来到的是北仑体育中心，观看的是2019世界男排联赛宁波北仑赛区中国队对阵法国队的比赛。那么在昨天晚上呢，中国队以3-0战胜了保加利亚。那么希望中国队在第2局中能够有上佳的表现，小伙子们加油！
France serving at the start of the second set in Ningbo with an ace. That's the way to go. Rizard. As France look to maintain the levels of focus. Comfortable win in the opening set. We'll build off the overpass there from Du. Boya. Yeah, needs no second invitation. That's just a glimmer of a chance. Just needed a good set. Scored off it. Linneo, high set. Boy shoots, but it comes back. Now the pipe attack. Great blocking. Very good blocking from China. Carl was winding the shot up there. Just have to have a little bit more confidence in blocking the pipe attack. Linneo into space, over the wide defender, and he got the drop on it as well to land it inside the white line back court. Super technique there from Julien Linneo, who now goes to the service line. Yeah, the bump wasn't correctly controlled. It went a little bit too high, so that forced the setter into saving the overpass. So that set then turns into an improvised pass for the wing spiker, who sent the shot long. Now, China can bail themselves out, of course, if block touch is called here, and the French fingertips are on it last, thus winning the point for China. But that is not the way you want to be scoring in rallies. That is not the way you want to be constructing points. Oh, it's shaved a fingernail. So they were right to challenge. Get lucky. Boya. Carl comes back at him. Another nice big set for Dai, and Zhang misses. Well, in amidst all the problems they're going to have to deal with that France are creating themselves because of their talents and guile, when China themselves get into the opportunity of fashioning a chance, giving a spiker the chance to get the ball down on the court, they have to be taken, because otherwise they're going to have no chance here. Bad miss from Zhang. So France side out. Service immediately back the other way because Carl can't block it down inside the line. Into the net and over. Enough velocity on the strike though to get it through. They are displaying a little bit more belief in themselves now. We're into the second set, are the home team from China. Wang is able to score there off the lunging Chin and Yes. Better block. That's what they can do. Zhang with his colleague Zhan. Yeah, they've got to use their height for the better one way or the other. And if Zhang is missing his spikes, then he can at least recompense by blocking. Boya had to just check back a little bit to hit the set, which was heavy. Oof, that found its way through from Dai. That's one of the best shots of the match from China. Oh, no wonder he's smiling. Wang. There's the push. China in tight. Committing themselves, over-committing themselves at the net. Got to watch your body on the way down. Net touch is an immediate violation. Immediate side out. Boya serve. Dai got high. Carl misses again. Twice now the ball's come out to the wing. Timothy Carl has been unable to win the point for the French. Ace! France caught ball watching for once. Lovely connection. The fusion of toss and then strike. Dai got it just about right there. Well, perhaps the cheers will be caught in the throats. France have put in a challenge, possibly for a service line fault. It's fascinating to get a sense of what the coaches are looking at. Well, no suggestion of any wrongdoing from the service line there. So they went for the service line fault rather than for the in and out. Six points for Stephen Boya there. 6 points for the man who's come into the party for the China leg. Man wearing 12. They do have a very deep roster, the French. Steven Boyer slotted in 2 years ago, was a French champion with the Chaumont. That led to his call-up to the national side for the 2017 World League. And they've done nothing but win medals since he joined the party. Beat Brazil, no less, in Curitiba, Brazil, for that World League gold medal in 2017. Would have loved to have won the VNL at home in Lille last year, but Russia crashed the party. Cut. Carl. Quality strike. One blocker ahead of him. And he just chops down. Timothy Carl will serve now. Oh, he went across. A lot of carry on that service. And it's dropped out. Well, I'm afraid that service is only halfway up the net. It's not even close to carrying over from Zhang Zhijia. Barthélemy Chinagnes. Boya, lock back. The crowd like that. Stuffed back over here by China. And that's a rare moment of joy for Du Aljan. Carrying the service over now to Jean. Linéal. Trying to get France to coming back, approaching parity here. Found themselves 3 points down in this second set, having taken the first. Tip. Again, no execution on it really. Now Linéal, block back, continue to leave. So they might have to just lock in here, dig in, stop any thoughts of the Chinese uprising before they've even begun. Captain Brizard delivers the ace. Oh, that died a death, that service, just as it moved past the 3-meter line. Practically undefendable. Very well reading the flight as I thought he'd done there. Quick set, quick finish too. Nicely done, aggressive, quick, speedy, ruthless. Bravo, Shuhan. Good finish that. So now Du Haishan from Sichuan. Well, that player's error count personally throughout Jiangmen last week and here in Ningbo must be pretty eye-watering. Linéal. Saved by the libero. Shoved over by Da. And there's a chance. Again. Just showing the To the lack of technique, really, in delivering the spike there. Wang. It wasn't a good connection. He took his eye off the ball for a brief second. France have hit back. They're level now off the serving of Linnaeus. And they look all of a sudden in really determined mode. Linnaeus, backcourt pipe attack. Good blocking though. 3 yellow shirts go over to try and crowd out Boya. They're still going to go down the wing side. Dai hits it cross court, but he missed. There's room there to land the finish, to get the ball down on the floor. Can't afford to pass up too many of these opportunities, and I'm afraid that's what China are doing here. Back set. Wang hit it, but it's come back at China. Wang will go again. Brilliant there from Rossard, the libero. Thrown over by Timothy Carl. Now it comes to Dai. France don't get the block right then. Persistence and perseverance paying off for China. Well played by the libero though. Nico Rossard. They've slotted him in actually. Grebennikov is being given a breather here. This second match. France edge into the lead now. Nice and clean and tidy from Jonas Agenie. Again, the block not working really because although there's 3 covering mid-court, the angle of the attack meant that Agenie was able to push the ball to the left side. Linnaeus. Boya. No stopping that. Bit of repairs needed to the net. The antenna took a bit of a battering there as well in that rally. So far so good for the French then. Bit of a scare in this second set, but they've twisted and turned it around and now lead by 2 on service with Jonas Agenie. First player hit it, Chinagnes. They elected not to use him as the decoy. Brizard gives it to Boya! Dagger! Cross court. Lands about a yard inside the sideline. Boya just racks another point up, 9th of the match. Technical timeout time. France up by 3. Four points for Zhang Zhezhou today. 3 off attacks. But, well, he and his fellow squad members, I would suggest, find it tough stepping up a level against a world top 6 team like France. It's where the basics become really highlighted. Can't really overstress the importance as well of just being in that environment day to day, week to week during the normal club season, away from international club competitions. You're playing against the best. You're in a club alongside the best. China don't really have that. It's a rather insular club scene here. Very protective of their club scene, not quite like in the women's game where the incomparable Zhu Ting has moved overseas for lucrative contracts, etc. adding to her reputation. The China women's team, of course, provide all the action and the medals. The reigning Olympic champion, China's women's volleyball team. Off the overpass, Dai scores. It's estimated that nearly 3/4 of Chinese households watched the women win Olympic gold in 2016. That's a lot of households. Men, by the way, didn't qualify for Rio. Ace! Oh, which pitches in, kicks up inside the back paint. So more moments to savour for the locals. China have got themselves level. How about this? Boya locked down. Yeah, China are leading. How did this happen? The French were in complete control of set 2 here. Just turn the settings up on all elements of their game, Team China. Service fault. 17 all. Again, you have to challenge and overcome that frustration of working hard for parity, then getting on serve. And then missing. Boya! Even the best get it wrong. Wild from the service line by Stephen Boya. France score off the block, thanks to Barthélemy Chinagniez, his 6th point of the match. Also got Boyer on 8, Julien Lenail contributed 6, Timothy Carl here on serve, he scored 3. Set and finish in France. Yeah, just a little bit porous back court. Didn't read the attack by any stretch of the imagination there. Zhang has no trouble whatsoever in eluding the single blocker, Chinagniez. Now Zhang Zhizhar serves at 19-18. Boya comes in on the opposite side. Slaps that shot against the flat hands of Du. So block touch score, 19 all. Already China are moving in the right direction because this is closer than the first set. They lost that by 9 points, 25-16. Barthélemy Chinagniez now. Bump, and the set is a save. Again, they can't control the service bump, and that's why they're always playing catch-up, backtracking in the rallies. The wizened old head of Julien Lenail. He adds another point to France's tally.
OK， 现在中国队与法国队的比分来到了19-20，仅仅落后1分。相信我们的中国队
Not only language barrier to communication there, is a simple factor of height also. Raul Lozano often think about getting on a step ladder to get eyeball to eyeball with some of his players. 2019 here, to France. Second set. Boya crashes one down the line. Picked up superbly by Tong, the libero. Linnail. Boya gets another chance to kill it. And he doesn't waste that chance either. Slaps the shot at the feet of the defender. Double figures for the match now for Steven Boya. Reaching a spike height there of 330. No consolidation though. China side out. Never mind, says Laurent Tilly. Zhang Guozhong now. Linnail. Yeah, comfortable and clever, wily, scoring off the block. He knew there if the shot came past Wang, it would have hit Rao instead. We play the percentages with that type of shot selection. 22 plays 20 now. China ducking to get out of the way of the serve from Brizard. Du serves. It was a good serve, turning to an overpass off the French reception. Good shot down the line. What a pickup from the shot from Dai. And Julien Linnail, the opposite, stepping back to swing through for an absolute bullet. Well, France did magnificently, to defend at the start of that rally, and then spike in the manner that Linnail did. 23-21 now, and France just 2 points away from going 2 sets up. Julien Linnail serving, 23-21 for the French. Tong rocked back on his heels. Linnail receives. Brizard. Yeah, difficult set there for Yassine Loati to do anything with. And can't convert his first touch of the match, Yassine Loati. China fight on. Boya. Oh, look at the way they fanned out, leaving that open corridor mid-court. And Boya sized up the opportunity with hungry eyes.
Stand up.
25-16 in the first. Second set's been tighter, but France now have a set point. No. Net. Second set point then still remains. This could be the moment. Yeah, Chinagnes gets the ball down on the floor. Nice quick transition, smoothly does it. And that's what they've done in the big moments. They've been composed, they've thought clearly under pressure. And that is why the host nation here in Ningbo are 2 sets to love down to France. Les Bleus, the silver medal winners at the Nations League a year ago, are 2 sets up. 25-16, 25-23 here.
非常感谢北仑排球宝贝为我们大家带来的精彩表演，谢谢你们。
现场的所有朋友，欢迎大家来到2019年世界排球联赛宁波北仑赛区的比赛现场。今天晚上的对决双方分别是主场作战的中国队和身着白色球服的法国队。前2局的比分，中国队0-2暂时落后。希望中国队继续加油，加油！现场的所有朋友，让我们再次用掌声和欢呼声为中国队加油！
Set 3, France 2 sets to love up, need just to win this, and they've taken the match. Opening point though goes to the team in yellow, China. Improvement in the second set from Raul Lozano's team, but the gulf in class is being highlighted here. China, they're well on their way to 5 wins from 5 here at the start of the VNL 2019. Brazil, the only other team that have started this well to this year's competition. They're on course for another win too, so France and Brazil, the team that contested the final of the last World League competition 2 summers ago. Leading nations are going to be leading the VNL table heading into the week 3 of action. Tidy hit again. They're doing things smoothly. Yassine Louati, he's got on the board now. No, poor contact. France will just want to not do anything silly. They want to carry this through. They want to control the match all the way through to the end. Last engagement tomorrow here in Ningbo. And of course there'll be a few days off before we go on to week 3. Matches next Friday, Saturday and Sunday. China will have to hit the road, travelling for the first time in the VNL this summer after back-to-back home legs. They head to Gondomar in Portugal, face the Portuguese hosts. Portugal, the team, have promoted into the VNL this year, replacing the Koreans. They'll also play Brazil. That's a daunting prospect. And the Serbians. The French head home. There's a leg in Cannes next week. Beautiful south of France, mid-June. They'll take on the Germans, Argentina, and the United States. Aguenier on serve. Push back. Linnaeus, oh, he's been excellent today, Julien Linnaeus. There's a throw down. Brizard with hands on it. Any hands will do. The overpass. Manages not to clear the net. 5-2. And it might be a clean sweep defeat here, but China at least won their match yesterday, and we'll have to see what happens tomorrow, but plenty for China to take away at the end of this second of the back-to-back home legs. Boya, who, like Linnaeus, has really shown his qualities today. Boya can't follow it up with something equally special, though. Buyakasha! Boya! Round the outside, killing that. Off the set from Brizard, and splitting that Chinese block seam as well. Yassine Louati serves. Oh, I think they got a floor touch off that. Wow. Rolled off the hands. Always a risky shot selection.
Here comes the video challenge by France. Challenge for floor touch.
Laurent Tilly and France are challenging this. So the initial decision was that the tip had got the ball down on the floor. comes the pancake. Oh, all touch has been called. Challenge overruled. China on serve. Die. The lead is 4. Set 3. And France lead us into their first technical timeout. Barthélemy Chinagniez has 8 points to his name today for the French. The young middle blocker, just 21. But the future of French volleyball in safe hands with the likes of Chinagniez. There's some of the newcomers of the last couple of years to the French selection, they've known nothing but success. You look at the results since 2015. World League gold medal, Euro gold medal, 2016 World League bronze, 2017 World League gold, 2018 last year Volleyball Nations League silver. Now that is quite a run of success to accustom yourself to. You have medals around your neck, you want more. Down it comes from Du. Rare point there for Du Haoshan. Pipe attack results in the score for Yassine Louati. Brizard serves. Usually a set goes by without a flurry of traded service faults. Brizard's just sent one clean out. Zhang. That's the Chinese serve in though, it's for Boya. Hands on the block. Stuff back down well, China go long and cross court, this as well. Du look to open up the court, it was probably the right shot, but not played too successfully. Linneo. It was close, but just out.
The video challenge by Brad. Challenge for bowling out.
法国队请求挑战，球在界内。
So off to service, in or out challenge. And they were right to challenge. She's got an ace off it. Linneo. Not spotted by the naked eye. That's what Hawkeye's for. Pattern of this third set's now closely following that of the second. France have opened out a 5-point advantage as Linneo's service clips the net, which took the sting out of it. Bold attempt to cover backcourt there for Linneo. Line shot.
超级扣球来自法国队的19号。
Well played. Just smooth, really. There's nice spin on that. Again, yeah, now. 12-7. Served up the libero for China. The nail, backcourt pickup. Two Chinese players getting in each other's way. Finally shuffled over by Rao. But the overpass. Oh, that is a killer finish deep into the corner there by Shin and Yes. That is an absolute peach of a finish. Well, the elevation, the scissoring of the legs to get a little more height, and then the swipe. Agnew. Not good play from the Chinese.
达到了14-7。
Off their own serve, they can control the rally. Shin and Yes pulling out a terrific block there. Third point off the block for Barthélemy Shin and Yes. Jonas Agenier continues on serve. That's hit to backcourt. China move up to 8 here. Easy score and a good score as well. Off the overhead set. Through the blockers. No stopping that. Rao Shohan now. Caught a breeze inside the gymnasium here in Ningbo. Drifts out. France have now engaged cruise control mode. 16-8 third set, and they're 2 sets clear as well. Julien Linnaeus has been very impressive today. The Vegiel, former beach volleyball champion. 8 attacks, 2 service points, 2 aces for Julien Linnaeus. 10 for the match all told. Level with Barthélemy Shin and Yes. But the top scorer for the French today, well, that'll be Stephen Boyer on 12. Back set, forces the mistake from the spiker, Wang. Because these players don't play often enough together as a unit, as a team. Play together often enough to second guess each other's moves and motives. Bump for Yassin Loati. Oh, and he was the target finally off that second phase attack, but, well, they used the decoy. Who wasn't a decoy? So Shin and Yes makes that a quick A-B set. Clever shot that by Dai, reading the position of the front blockers and then just palming the shot over the top. Very flat and without much spin. It seems that the French are challenging the floor touch call here. So just to be clear, the referee gave China the point after the tap. And Laurent Tilly comes in, says, I think my player saved the floor touch. He did. That is a fabulous pancake dig there. So no floor touch, and that means we'll have to play a let. Good call from Laurent Tilly. Well, there's an awful lot of calibration needed in these venues, between scorers, between referees, between the Hawkeye crew, and between the various statisticians that log every touch, spike and dig. It seems everyone's press reset now. So we're now at 17-10 here in the third set. Strong blocking from China. It's conspicuous by its relative absence today. I do often think that it's an issue of preparation a lot of the time. China playing a team, the pedigree of France, perhaps had beaten themselves before even coming into the gymnasium today. Again, that's so slick and athletic from the French. Brizard teeing up Xin and Yes. It's just easy because the movement of the ball off the set, well, that takes Zhang, the single blocker, out of the game completely. And there's open, easy court for Xin and Yes to score. 18-10. Nice and smooth and slick and low-key, controlled finishing there from China. And Ji. Beautiful. Top spin. Turns it into a flop shot. Forearm bump there from the libero. And then Linneo takes 3 of them out of the game. Brizard. Set to the opposite. Two-man block for France, gets it back over, and there's Boya. No, not enough room or time to work with there for the French. So China will still get the odd point. They'll side out now and again, but this is France's set and France's match. This remains to be seen how long it will take. Tong now. Brizard set. Backcourt finish. No, that's long.
扣球了接外，中国队再次得分。
加油加油加油，中国队！
The pipe attacker was the wrong pipe attacker as France were concerned in the rotation there with Yassine Louati. Zhang Guojian now serves into the net, 2013. So the lead of 7 again, set number 3. Linnell absolutely beams that. Barrow ducked out of the way to make sure that it was called as a clean out. Dai back into the rotation for Tong. Good service there. France have controlled it. Push score. It's all that experience and nous that you see from the likes of Boyer and Linnell and Brizard. You can't put a price on experience. The Chinese score off the top of French blocking hands there. Looking to make the score respectable. In Jiangmen on week 1, China suffered 2 straight sets defeats to Iran and the Italians. Boya pumps another down, 22-15. Gap is 7, and they're almost in 7th heaven here, the French. Boya goes to the service line. Raul Lozano steps in to call a timeout for China. Damage limitation now. Well, China kicking and screaming. Nothing to lose now. So they can play with a degree of more abandon. Wang. His opposite number repelled it. Linnell comes in for the kill. No, he stopped mid-court. China blocking with real strength and stoicism. Linnell lunging into the shot, and that's when you need braveness. Dai provided it. So Wang on serve. Linnell on reception again. Yassine Louati not having much joy as the wing spiker. Boyer. Flat shot goes to deep court and then pushed over the top as China getting a bit of a mix-up at the net. Yassine Louati serving. China's in his hands here. Cross court. Nice shallow cut. France cut the lead again. Have the lead cut more to the point. There just haven't been that many moments of similar quality in the match as a whole produced by the Chinese. Dai Chouyan serving with his team 5 points down. France needing just 2 more to wrap up the match, but China are having a run. Holding serve for once. Is it too little too late? Good serve that by Dai. Asking questions of the French. Well, Stephen Boyer generally has been a go-to player today. So he'll have 15 of 14 attacks and 1 ace for Stephen Boyer. And quite fittingly, it's Boyer who sets up match point. Well, there'll be 5 of them. First match point saved. China side out then. For how long can they keep this match going? Zhang at least gets the service in and safe. Not on the first attempt, but at the second, Aguenier gets the ball down on the floor, and France silence the Bailun Gymnasium with a straight sets win over China. It's played 1-5 in the VNL, all told now for Laurent Tilly's team. The silver medalists at home in Lille in finals week last summer are charging through the VNL again. That's a third of their campaign under their belts now, and they've won the lot. France are heading for the final 6 in Chicago again. They'll have another match here in Ningbo, finish off their campaign in week 2 against the Bulgarians. That's the first match out on court tomorrow. China will take 1 or 2 positives from this, but they were outclassed, and it will be difficult again. The final match out on court here when they take on Poland as the Ningbo leg of the VNL for the men winds down tomorrow. So, nice, competent, good day at the office for the French here. They've beaten their Chinese hosts in straight sets, 25-16, 25-23, 25-20. Four matches down in Ningbo here then. The last 2 are to come tomorrow, when France will be hoping to make it 6 wins from 6 at the start of their VNL campaign against Bulgaria. China complete the programme here against the Poles. So 2 matches today. Poland beating Bulgaria in 4, and then France just demonstrating their superiority over the Chinese with a victory in 3 quick sets. Now then, the French have 5 victories Brazil with a 100% record too, so those two nations are fine, basically, at the top of the table. China from 5 are 1 and 4. They were always going to struggle to make the cut. It's just not happening, is it? But any points that they can pick up here and there will be welcome. That's all from day 2 in Ningbo. We'll see you again to do it all again tomorrow. Bye for now.